Is it evening? Is it afternoon? I don't know. Anyway, welcome to Weekend Weight Loss Sign Off. So it's just the last live of the week. Basically, I used to do a Saturday morning live. I don't anymore. So I flipped it to a bit of a tea time live. We'll be on for 45 minutes. We'll do till 5:30 this evening. How are we all? Are we all good? Are we all happy? Are we all healthy? Are we all well? How's your Friday been so far? Has it been a good one? I've had a decent Friday. It's been very busy. I'm nearly through all check-ins, which is good. I have then got to... What have I got to do? Calories. I've got some calories to do for some people, and I've got a couple of plans to write. Let's see. Oh, did I do show? No, LRO. Right, okay. File, make a copy. What's the date today? The 25th. God, it's the 25th. Oh, right, it's May next week. It's May next week. Sorry, yeah, I'm just sorting out some... setting up some calorie templates for some new clients. If you're on this live now and you're hanging on for some calories, you will get them after this live. I will sort them out after this live. And then I've got a few check-ins to finish off, and then I'm finishing off today. I'm done. I'm done with life. I'm not really. I'm just done with work for today. I have got a nip back in here actually later on, but I'm doing a playlist for my spin class tomorrow. But I don't class that as work doing the play. I enjoy it. It's good fun doing the playlist. So, yes, that is what we are on. Right, so we're doing top 5 this morning. Let's see who's in. Top 5 this morning. Yeah, it's been one of them days. Top 5 this afternoon. And see who's in. This is just on TikTok. Let's have a little look. Lauren's in at number 1. Dodgy's in at number 2. Faye's in at number 3. Stephanie's in at number 4. And Amy, bringing up the rear, is in at number 5. Guys, you are my top 5 this morning. Thank you very much for coming on board, jumping straight on the live, coming and saying hello. Kelly, good evening. Ryan, hello. Who else is in? Callum, Andy, evening, somebody. One's in. Good afternoon. Karen G, Kirsty's in as well. Carol's in. Donna's in. Lynn's in. Everyone's jumping on this evening. Let me scan. Oh, hang on. Faye's just said something. That's where I was up to. It does skip on a bit. I know. I'm so glad my training week at work is done. It's just horrible being taken out of your routine, isn't it, at times? Jan's in. Good afternoon. Good checking from Jan today. It's been a busy Friday. Still got to clean the house and make dinner and then food shop tomorrow. Busy. I've been busy doing the gardens, proper workout. Do you know what? I keep looking. I want to do some work tomorrow, but Rachel's going to be out for a few hours tomorrow afternoon. And I'm like... Keep looking at my garden. I think I'm going to have to do some tomorrow. I don't garden. I'm not a gardener. My garden is as low maintenance as they come. It's paved. It's astroturfed. That's about it. But what I do once a year is it needs de-weeding. It needs jet washing. And it just needs a general sort of tidy up. And the weather's going to be amazing next week. Well, it is where I am. It might be even more amazing where you are. But yeah, the weather's going to be amazing next week. So I definitely would like to enjoy Monday, Tuesday. Certainly, I think Tuesday's meant to be like 25 degrees around here. What's going on? So I want to kind of tidy up my garden. So that might be my mission tomorrow afternoon. If Rachel's out for a couple of hours, might be a bit of a jet washing, tidy up the garden afternoon. I enjoy doing stuff like that. I'll probably get me Alexa out there, get some tunes on, and get jet washing and get blasting about a little bit. So that might be my mission tomorrow. Lazy day on Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lazy day on Sunday as well. Well, I say that I'm gonna go to the gym soon because I'm away next week. I'm going to the gym every day until I go away. So I'm gonna go to the gym Sunday morning, and then we've sort of said if we wake up, we might go to the gym at 8. We'll be back home for 9:30. And then we might grab the dogs and head to the beach. In fact, I need to let's check the tide times. And then head to the beach with the dogs. But that if we do that, we'll be home for 11:30. Then it'll be a lazy Sunday. Then I am not moving off the sofa probably. I'm going to watch the footy. I'm going to play my Xbox. Yeah, I'm going to chill my beans. I was going to work on Sunday. I'm going to try not to now. Right, let's have a look. St. Anne's Tide Times. That's the beach we go to. Sunday, the 27th of April. Oh, bugger. High tide is 11 a.m., which is rubbish, which means it's high tide right at when we want to go. So we might not go to the beach. Or we might go to the beach early and then go, we could go to the beach with the dogs instead of going to the gym and then do the gym after that, maybe. Anyway, yeah, that's... and it's a high tide. It is a high tide. 8 point. Oh no, it's nearly 10 meters on Sunday. Right, so that's the end of that. So it might not be a beach one this weekend. Anyway, there we go. I'm going to see The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe at the theatre tonight and fancy afternoon tea tomorrow. That sounds absolutely superb, Sarah. Yeah, we do like the sound of that. Certainly that fancy afternoon tea. Love an afternoon tea. Absolutely love it. Right, let me scan up. Lisa, good afternoon. Who else is in? HD. Hey, boss. Hello, HD. Good to see you, Helen. Do you grow any of your own fruit and veg? No. Did you miss a bit, Andy, where I just said my garden is astroturf and flags? I have not got any grass or soil anywhere. I have got no soil anywhere. Absolutely not. Yeah. If you can imagine anything that's about as opposite as green fingered, yeah, that's me. Yeah, no, absolutely not. I do, which I might actually go and get next week, hanging baskets. Actually, I won't because Rachel won't water them and they'll be dead when I get home. So the week after, the second week of May, I'll probably go and get me. I do like my hanging baskets. I do like my, but I only need to water once. I don't need to do anything hanging baskets. Bit of feed once a week, whack a bit of water on. They're all good. Yeah. I always say that, and I have them. They look amazing for about 2 months with hanging baskets. Get to July, they're on their arse. But anyway, we'll see. Sorry, I missed that bit. Nice, all right, mate. Yeah, no, I'm not green fingered at all. Lose with Kirsty. Hi, it's been a while. Kirsty, how are you? All good? I like it when old clients or old people used to come on and say hello. Means I'm still popping up every now and then. Kirsty, hope you're all doing good. Hope you're doing well with whatever you are doing at the moment and things are going good. Jill, hi. James Ridgely, good evening, mate. What's for tea tonight? So, we're doing a salad. We're doing a Caesar salad. I'm okay, thanks. I need to get back on plan. Kirsty, come get back on plan. We've got half-price sign-up at the moment. WhatsApp me, though. WhatsApp me. Don't just sign up. WhatsApp me. If you want to come back on plan, we'll sort you out. Or you might not mean you want to get back on my plan. You might just mean that you want to get back on a plan. I don't know. But anyway, WhatsApp me. I hate gardening. Okay, I'll WhatsApp you in a bit. Cool. I hate gardening, but it's got to be done. Yeah, I know. I'm not a massive fan at all. I'm not a massive fan. And to be honest with you, yeah, when we moved into this house, I just said to my mate's a landscaper, and I was like, make my garden as low maintenance as possible. He actually put a raised border in with soil in it, and even that, after a year, I just filled it in with slate. I was like, I'm not interested in that. Yeah, so that's the history of my gardening. Anyway, tea tonight, I've got a Caesar salad kit from Aldi. And then I'm going to do some 5% fat burgers and dice them up and put them on top of the Caesar salad. Sprinkle of cheese over the burgers, and then some sweet potato fries, 100 grams of sweet potato fries. And that is coming in at, I'll tell you now. Where's my NutriCheck? It is here. Let's see if it's updated. It is. So my tea tonight is coming in at 717 calories. So it's not the lowest. In fact, it doesn't need to. I'm going to change. I've put 30 grams of full fat mature cheddar in. I'm not. I'm going to have 25. And you might be like, well, what's the point in that? I want to take it under 500. You get Parmesan cheese, don't you? I forgot about that with the Caesar salad kit. So you don't get loads of Parmesan cheese, but you do get a bit of Parmesan cheese. You do get a bit of Parmesan cheese. So I don't need 30 grams of mature cheddar. So let's put like 696. Every calorie does count at times. So 696 for tonight's tea. 47.4 grams of protein, 5 grams of fibre. Lunch today was an eat up. So I made pizza enchiladas the other night. I had one enchilada left, 400 calories. And I had 2 of my bacon chicken ranch loaded potato skins. They are amazing. They tasted better today. So I had 2 left. Rachel's had one. I've had one. So I made them. When did I make them? Wednesday. So I made 4. Right? Ate 2 on Wednesday and put 2 in the fridge. Had them today. They tasted better today. My pizza enchilada. Things just sometimes taste better after a couple of days, don't they? They kind of like the flavors maybe mature a little bit or whatever it is. But anyway, I had that. 580 calories for my lunch today, 51.6 grams of protein. And a strawberry chocolate yogurt bowl. I've put that on Instagram for my breakfast. And then mid-afternoon snack today, I've had one of these. These are great. They really, really are. Don't get me wrong. Just look, there's loads of pre-made protein shakes out there. But the chocolate one of these just hits. It just hits good. Really, really good. I just chucked on the floor. 195 calories, I think. Or maybe 199. 199 calories, 25 grams of protein. But it's a good size as well, right? So that's why it's a bit more, a few more calories, but it's a good one. Don't get me wrong, there's loads of options out there. You get the high protein Lidl pre-made shakes, Aldi do one. I just like that chocolate one. There's just something about it. It feels quite indulgent. So I've had one of them mid-afternoon. And then that's it. There's nothing else in my app. And that'll be me at 1,978 calories today, which even though I went over my calories, my daily average, by 233 calories on Monday. As it stands, if I have nothing else today, I'm going to have banked 2,545 calories going into the weekend. Right, 2,545 calories, which, is mega considering I was 233. So I've only been I've had to pay back those 233. So really, I'm kind of 2,800 under for the 4 days. But I'm going to have a bit more than that today. I am going to have something. I'm going to have about another 300 calories today on top of my tea. Little evening snackage. Don't know what yet. Don't know what. It might be something a little bit treat based. It might be something a bit more nutritional based. I haven't decided. I'm going to have a bit more. But that will still mean I'm banking 2,200 calories into the weekend. We're doing nothing this weekend. We've got no plans. We'll probably have either a takeaway or go out for something to eat. Maybe Sunday dinner time or something. I don't know. Anyway. There we go. That's how the eating has gone today. Right, let's go on. Pizza and salad for me. Made Oreo-style ice cream, so hopefully it'll be nice. Is that in your Ninja Creamy? People keep saying, I put low-calorie ice cream on, this, that, and the other. And everyone's like, you need to get a Ninja Creamy. I know it'll just become, I'll get it, I'll use it all the time. And then, so we probably have, me and Rach, a tub of ice cream a week, right? And at the moment, my addiction is the Aldi, peanut, lower calorie ice cream. It's 304 calories for an entire tub. It's absolutely delicious, right? That is £2.39 a tub. Right? How much is a Ninja Creamy? What are they? 150 quid? 200? Are they 200 quid? I don't know. I don't know how much they are. Like, I know you can get them on sale and stuff like that, but let's just say they're 150 quid. Right? If I divide 150 by £2.39, right? That means for my Ninja Creamy to pay for itself, right? It would take 63 weeks. That's over a year, right? Now, that would be if everything that I was using to make the Ninja Creamy was free. It's not. If I'm using scoops of whey protein and milk and a few other bits and pieces, one portion of Ninja might be £1, right? So that's, let's say it was 50p, right? So and you might be like, you're putting too much thought into this, Neil. I'm an accountant by trade. It's how we think, right? So I'm like £1.89. So let's say I can get a Ninja Creamy for 150 quid. Divide that by £1.89. Now it's going to take me 80 weeks for it to pay for itself, right? And that's if I have a tub every single. That's if I'm, if I have a tub every single weekend, because I know what'll happen. I'll still buy ice cream as well. So maybe I'm overthinking it, but I don't know. I can't see the value in buying one because it doesn't do anything else other than make ice cream, does it? It's not like you buy an air fryer and it's a roaster and you're like, well, you've got an air fryer, you've already got an oven. But I'm like, yeah, but it's air fryer, it's quick, it's easy to clean. I can air fry, it's got a max crisp, I can roast in it, I can do it's like my Ninja pizza oven, it's 250 quid. I can do pizzas in it, I can smoke ribs in it, I can smoke brisket in it. It's got a few other functions. Does that kind of make sense? I don't know. My addiction moment is fruit, yogurt, and granola. Yeah, that's been my addiction for a couple of months. Made some good ones so far. And don't get me wrong, I do fancy one. Yeah, I do fancy one, but I just can't. I just don't know. I paid £300 for one. Like, ouch. Alex, 300 quid. Cottage cheese ice cream is the future. It might be for you, Sarah. One of my things that I am not a massive fan of is cottage cheese. I don't mind it, actually. I did a few months ago some like little disc things that someone like cottage cheese. They were actually pretty nice, but really sickly. Really, like you didn't need many of them. Yeah. I see so many recipes on social media. I mean, I see so many recipes anywhere on social media that just look rubbish. And people sell them so good. There's an Irish lad. Oh, God, drop my phone. There's an Irish lad at the moment, and he keeps doing, don't eat this bar of chocolate when you could eat this instead or something like that. Oh, why? I've literally turned Siri on my computer. I don't know how. Right? And all these recipes are literally frozen 0% fat Greek yogurt with a bit of cocoa powder in and an egg or something like that. And I'm just like, that is not a chocolate bar, mate. That will just taste like absolute cack. Right? So, and he sells it so well. So many people are like, oh my God, that's amazing. And that's a 500 calorie, but it's giving you 50 grams of protein. It's I can munch it all and it's healthy. It's like, that is absolutely shocking, Chief. Right? They will just be disgusting. I know they will. Right? Would you get the Ninja if it was half price, Neil? Again, I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm a flipping glutton. Glutton for punishment. I do back. Maybe I don't know. I am umming and ahhing about getting one, but I just know what's going to happen. I know it's going to be, and then it won't be won't be worth my life because I've actually swapped my kitchen around so I can fit one in. So I bought the up and down air fryer, which I got off QVC. I was on about getting the stackable Ninja air fryer, the big one. QVC, 188. I told you I'd get a cheap one. 188 quid. Outlet, it said outlet, QVC outlet, 188 quid. So I emailed a message to them. Like, when you say outlet, is it like been refurbed? No, it's got in the outlet. Anyway, when it came, the box was bashed up. So I think that was the thing. Like, the box was pretty bashed up. The Ninja itself was absolutely 100%. There was nothing. It's not like it had been dinted or anything like that. Just the box looked a bit knackered, right? 188 quid. The box goes straight in the flipping bin anyway. I'm not bothered. So I've got my stackable Ninja. So now I've got the space. I can put a creamy next to it, right? And I keep looking at it, and I'm like, creamy go in there, but. Yeah, I'm umming and ahhing about that. Hi Neil, CQVC was doing Ninja XL for 179.99. There you go. They just wrote that. Yeah, 100 yeah, so it's really good. A little tip: put lemon curd in the yogurt. It's so nice. Oh, I do like lemon curd. There's only one brand of lemon curd I like, though, the yellow one. Yellow one, yeah. It's not a brand deal. It's called the yellow. It's not. I can't remember. I don't know what the brand actually is. You can make milkshakes and smoothie bowls in it as well. Yeah, okay. All right. Karen's trying to sell it me. I'll have a look. I'll wait until maybe Prime Day, something like that, when stuff goes really cheap. I'll keep having a mooch about. If I could get one for like, I don't know, I don't know. If I get one for like 120, 130, I don't know how much. What they do different ones, don't they? They do different ones. Let me have a quick look. I know they do different like sizes and XLs and all that. Let's have a Google and see what's what. Oh, there's one here for 179 quid. What's that one? The ice cream and frozen dessert maker NC 300. Right, frozen treats. All right, so that's the cheapest one, 179 quid. And then there's an ice cream and frozen dessert 7-tub multicoloured lid bundle. All right, so that does the same one but with tubs. That's 194 quid. All right, and then the Ninja Creamy Deluxe 10-in-1 ice cream. What's the 10-in-1 bit? They're 240 quid. So it's 179. What's the 10-in-1 bit? What 10 things does it do that's absolutely sensational? All the features that I'll never use. Don't know. I'm having a look. Yeah, see, 170 quid. Even 170 quid for the basic one. I'm just like, 10 one-touch programs. Ice cream sorbet, light ice cream, gelato, milkshake, and mix-in. Plus new modes, frappe, frozen drinks, slushy, and frozen yogurt. Froyo! Yeah, I probably won't use any of them. What features is the like 180 quid one got? Oh, 7 presets: ice cream, gelato, sorbet, smoothie bowl, light ice cream, milkshake, and mix-ins. Right, so it's no different, really, is it? Gets good reviews. I don't know. I might end up buying one. I hate it, but in ice cream you can't tell. Oh, what? Cottage cheese. Yeah, I know. I see so many cottage cheese recipes. I'm like, that looks banging. Right? And you fall for it every time. I remember watching one a few years ago, and it was like this mousse, this protein chocolate mousse, and it looked this guy like, and it wasn't. It just wasn't that. This is what you've got to be careful with. A lot of people on social media go, make this banging high protein baked oats, and they dig into it. There's all this Nutella dripping out everywhere, and you're like, oh my God, that looks amazing. 300 calories a portion, and this, that, and the other. When you make it, you're like, well, the frick's the Nutella? Like how much Nutella can I have? The whole thing's 300 calories, and you're literally showing 300 calories worth of Nutella dripping out of it. Yeah, because basically I'm a social media influencer. The one I've made is 900 calories. And I've just sold you down the river to buy into my content because you think it's amazing. You know? When I make my recipes, I make the recipes, right? They might not look the most attractive in the world, but they're decent, and you can see me making them on YouTube. They are what you get. Does that make sense? My mum's got a rice maker, an omelette maker, which she doesn't use. That's the thing, in it. You end up with so many different bits and pieces. I've got a rice cooker, never use it. I just buy microwave rice. I just can't be honest. And it does. My rice cooker makes banging rice. It's amazing. But I'm like, oh, I need some rice. Oh, I'll just go in the cupboard and microwave it. I'm organised, but not organised enough, if that makes sense. Right, let me scan down, see what we are missing. Not a lot. Not a lot. I'm up to date. It's all good. I'm up to date. It's all good. So plans this weekend? Well, yeah, I'm on it really because I'm going away next week. Have I mentioned that? I'm on it. My focus is good. I've got nothing going on. I was originally going on a head wetting tomorrow. I've canned it. I always say this, you've got to live life while losing weight, but you do need to make some compromises, not sacrifices. And yeah, it's just, I don't want to go on an all-day smash-up tomorrow when I'm going on an all-day smash-up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm just not, and I'm gutted I'm not going because Brad's one of my best mates. And it'll be a really good day. And there's a couple of lads going that are Brad's friends that I've just met through Brad, but they're really good lads. And I only see them once a year or something, twice a year if we're going out. So I'm a bit gutted I'm not going. It's just landed at on a bad weekend, really. It was meant to be doing it at Easter weekend, but I don't know what happened last weekend. And I would have gone if it had been last weekend, because then I could have had my quite. I was quite well. I did have a few beers last weekend, so it was all good. So I've got a really kind of quiet weekend. I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm a bit behind with progress. Progress sheets are all up to date, but check-in sheets and stuff, I'm a bit behind. I didn't send any for last week's check-ins, and I've got this week. So I'm going to do all them tomorrow. I'm going to get ahead of the game. We'll get all the check-in sheets out tomorrow, get all plans finalised for people that have signed up. I will have a few check-ins that come in tomorrow as well, so we'll get them. So I'm doing a bit of work tomorrow, but I've worked hard today, so I'm kind of a little bit ahead of the game. The only thing I've not done today, which I wanted to do, was edit my worth the calories video. So I'm a bit peeved about that. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to do it tonight. I'll have a look. If I do get a chance to do it, I will get it up. But I think it's going to be tomorrow, maybe even Sunday. But I'm not doing a worth the calories next week. I was going to try and do one next week. Not going to happen. So I'll get one out over the weekend, and then it'll be the following week when the next worth the calories comes out. It's lucky my kitchen is tiny, so I have to limit myself. And yeah, well, that's our issue. We've got a small kitchen, so with air fryer, microwave, kettle, toaster, knives, and all, mug racks, and all that and the other, it is pretty limited. Is this still out of sync for anyone? Is it out of sync? I don't know. Is it? Is it out of sync? I don't know. If it is, I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe come out and come back in. It's on my booster, so the signal should be pretty good. Yeah, the signal should be pretty decent. So yeah, this weekend's going to be a quiet one. Bit of work. So I've got my spin class tomorrow morning. Going to do a bit of work when I get home from that. Rachel's out in the afternoon, so I think I'm going to pile into, like I say, I might do the garden tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, chilled one. Just on the sofa, not doing a lot. Might take the dog. Oh no, Rachel's out. I was going to say I wanted to take the dogs to the beach. Could have done it tomorrow afternoon later on. Maybe we might. I'll see what time Rachel's back. Takeaways this weekend. Foods. I've banked a good few calories for the weekend. Don't really need them. Fancy fish and chips. I said that to Rachel. Fancy fish and chips. We always sort of have a different takeaway each week. Did we have a takeaway last week? I don't think we did. I don't think we had a takeaway last week. We went out for a meal. We went out for a carver on Sunday. So might have fish and chips tomorrow night. Definitely gonna have some sort of takeaway or go out. Might go out for Sunday lunch. We have underlined about going out for Sunday lunch. We don't know yet. So one of those. And then that'll be it all good. Gonna hit the gym tomorrow. Gonna hit the gym Sunday as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice chilled weekend. Need to pack for going away. I was going to try and go away with just a backpack, right? Because I'm like, it's Spain, it's going to be pretty warm, but I've succumbed today and bought a case, like a little carry-on. Like we're flying EasyJet, so you get like a travel case thing that's like 50 centimeters by 30 by 20 on you or something like that. And I've got like one that I bought off Amazon that's like a proper. And do you know what? You can get a lot in it. You can get a lot in it because I'm literally like, right, I'm going away. I need 2 pairs of day shorts, 2 pairs of night shorts. My day shorts are the swim shorts. Now, whether it's going to be warm enough for swimming or not, I have no idea. But I'll wear them just as daytime shorts anyway, my swim shorts. And if it is warm enough for swimming, I can jump in the pool. If not, it's all good. So, so 2 pairs of day shorts, 2 pairs of night shorts. And then a T-shirt for each night, 4 nights, so 4 T-shirts. And then I'll just take a couple of vests for the day and maybe another couple of T-shirts or something like that. That's it. That's all I'll take. And I can get that in a backpack, not a problem whatsoever. The issue is my shoes. I'm a size 11 foot. So my feet aren't actually that big for someone that's 6'5", but I'm a size 11. So I'm going to travel in a pair of Vans. And then I want to take another pair of shoes and I want to take my Crocs as well, just for a bit of comfort through the day walking around. So that would be the issue. Anyway, yeah, I bought a case. It's 50 quid. It's 25 quid there, 25 quid back to take a case. I thought for no stress or hassle, just with a bit of extra room if I need it. So I bought a case today. So I need to pack this weekend. I've washed all my clothes. Everything's ready to go. I just need to get bits in. I know you might be like, you're packing this weekend, not going to Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday's going to go. So it's just going to disappear. Next week, Monday, lives are going to be 8:30 in the morning. 8 o'clock in the evening. So normal. Monday's not going to change. Tuesday, I'm going to finish at about 6 o'clock on Tuesday night and get a little bit into holiday mode. So Tuesday, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a morning live, 8:30 till 9:30. And then I will put a poll. I might do it tonight, actually. I'm going to put a poll in the Facebook group. And I'm going to do an everything weight loss session on Tuesday. So I'm not going to do a weight loss coaching live on Tuesday. I'm going to do an everything weight loss session. And I'm just going to do a poll like, when would you like me to do it? Like, do you want me to do 10 till 11? Do you want me to do 11 till 12? Do you want me to do 4 till 5? Or 5 till 6? That might be the poll. So we'll either do it in the morning, then I'm done, or we'll do it in the tea time. So I'll put a little poll in. Whatever wins, we'll go with. And you'll be able to select more than one time, really. So I'm going to do an everything weight loss Zoom session, and then that'll be it for next week. So there's not going to be any weight loss coaching lives, and then we'll be back the week after. It is bank holiday again a week on Monday, so I'll be off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We'll be back a week on Tuesday, lives, and everything will be back to normal that week. Everything will be back to normal that week. All right. So there we go. All good. I'm ready for the weekend this weekend. Has anyone else, this week's just this, and I think because we've had bank holiday Monday, it's just disappeared. This week is just absolutely, don't know where, it's just absolutely gone. And I've been like, and I knew I was going to do it. I've been like, oh, is it Thursday today? No, it's bloody Friday, because you missed that day. It sends you all out of kilter. It really, really does. Anyway, there we go. We'll get my check-in over to you in the morning. Still tracked every day, but stress has been high. Kirsty, not a problem at all. Anyone that's checking in tomorrow, there's no real time limits this weekend. I'm not really signing off at any major point. If I need to do a bit of work Sunday, I will do. I'll be in here anyway doing my email on Sunday. So I'll ping the email out on Sunday. There's not going to be a lot in it, but it will be, just talking about going away and bank holiday, and I'll be back on form. And next week, what I'm going to do is on Sunday, I'm going to schedule an email out for the following week, just with a timetable in and stuff like that, because obviously I'm away. Right, let me scan down. Fly Air Lingus, they're the best. I don't think you can. If you're in the UK, if you go to Spain, you've got, if you go into Spain and the UK and you want cheap, it's EasyJet or Ryanair. Those are your two major choices. Jet2, very, very good airline. Probably the best airline. I don't know if you've ever had any issues with the Jet2, but Jet2 for me are the best airline that to go around Europe with. They're absolutely superb. Thank you very much for the whatever that was, but thank you. Jet2 are superb. They're really, really good. Thank you. I always say thank you for the gifts, guys. Please never feel you need to, but if you do send one over, it's always appreciated. Jet2, brilliant, absolutely brilliant, but they are expensive. They tend to be really expensive. Never really flown Aer Lingus. I'm probably next time we go to the States, I think we'll fly Aer Lingus, because I know you can. A lot of people have said that because you can do American immigration at Dublin, and it just saves a lot of time. I want to go to Chicago. That'll be our next trip to the States. I'd like to go next year, but I don't know if we're going to be able to afford it. So we're just weighing things up at the moment. I'm gonna have a little look. To be honest, I need to flip. I have got a Virgin Atlantic credit card that I use, and you get points, but Virgin Atlantic's a bit limited. I need to get an Avios. I need to get an Amex card, really, and then get some points, because being 6'5" and the size I am, flying to Spain, I will squeeze into any seat. But when we go long haul, I do like going premium economy, because, honestly, trying to squeeze this frame into a normal seat going long haul ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, especially with my arthritis in my knees. The issue with that is premium economy is bloody expensive. You're talking about £1,000 a flight. So there's two of us. It's £2,000 just before you eat. That's just for your flights to go to the States. But I need to get a points card for British Airways, because we went to Vegas a couple of years ago, and we got reward flights with Virgin Atlantic, and we went upper class, which was amazing. I've never ever flown like that before. It was just unreal how good it was, and it cost us like 700 quid each because we had airline points. So I need one of those for British Airways, because British Airways you can fly everywhere, can't you? Going to Vancouver in 2 weeks with British Airways, amazing. Yeah, we went with British Airways to New York last year. Premium and economy was £800 each. I know it's not cheap, but it was £525 standard economy return, and I'm just like, for another 250, 300 quid, I'm like, I'm paying it all day long. And don't go on premium economy, it's nothing that's, you just get a bigger seat and a bit more space. It's nothing special really, but yeah, that's you know. And Rachel's always like, well, if you want to go premium economy, you're bloody paying for it, because I'm 6'5", Rachel's 5'2". She does not need extra leg room. She does not need premium economy whatsoever. So it's just me. But like I'm going to fly to Malaga on Wednesday. Just go normal seat. I can be cramped up for 2 hours, because I always book an aisle seat and I stand up a lot on the flight. I might watch a film or something. I might watch a film for half an hour, 45 minutes. Then I'll stand up for 15 minutes, stretch my legs, go for a wee. So yeah, I don't really. If I go Tenerife, I always book extra leg room. It's just worth it. Again, 4 hours. Though we went to Egypt in March and we couldn't get extra leg room because we booked it so late. So I did do normal seat for 6 hours. Yeah, I couldn't walk when I got off that flight, but it is what it is. Neil, get a Revolut account and pay £40 a month. You get free flight lingers with points. You get free flights for £40 a month. I use Monzo actually. I do have a Revolut actually. I've never looked at. I always use Monzo, because again, when you go abroad, it's the exchange rate's always good. I'll have a look at that Revolut. I mean, £40 a month's a lot of money, but if you get some good deals on, get some good deals on flights, it might be worth it. I'll have a look. I shall have a look. Right, let me scan down, see what's going on. Not a lot's going on. You're not too chatty catty today. Oh, today marks £60 lost. Celebrated with a gym session, brilliant, at 7:30 a.m. Who have I become? Sarah, we love that. Why not? I'm in there. I'm into that. I love going to the gym. A lot of people have such negative attitudes with the gym. I love going to the gym. I hit the gym up today. Got there. Only did 40 minutes today. That's all I had time for. But I hit a hard 40 minutes. I did 25 minutes weights, 15 minutes cross trainer. But weights, I didn't have pretty much any rest periods. So I did tricep, bicep. So push, pull, arms, doing the old guns. And I was literally just tricep, bicep. So as my triceps are resting, using my biceps. Doing 3 sets in a row, then a minute rest, 3 sets in a row, minute rest, 3 sets in a row. So basically 6x. So basically tricep, bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep, bicep. Lighter weight, lots of reps, minute rest, and then moved on to the next exercise. So then I'm doing like some nice overhead extensions, again tricep, and then just some nice hammer curls, bicep, and stuff like that. Going to the gym. It isn't about time. It's about what you do with your time. All right. So I've got spin tomorrow. Neil, you should do a cruise. We have looked at that. We looked at that for October. They're so expensive. I don't even get deals on them. We looked at like TUI. Everyone was like, yeah, if you're going to do a cruise, go in with TUI. They're a good starting point for a cruise. Price of it was $8,000. 8,000 quid. That was 2 weeks around the Caribbean. Don't get me wrong, and that's all inclusive. And really, other than a few bits of spending money, but I'm like, 8,000 quid. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Now, don't get me wrong. Again, that was flying with premium economy, and that was a cabin with a balcony. But I can't be on a ship for 2 weeks and being like a little confined. I need something with a bit more space. Maybe I'm just being a bit bougie. I don't know. But yeah, it was like $8,000. I was like, Christ. Like, don't know. I was expecting like 5 maybe, but 8,000 quid. But I would like to do a cruise. I really, really would. I love a cruise. Get yourself on road. That's even more money. You know. Virgin Cruise look awesome. Yeah, we priced one of them up a few years ago, actually, for my 40th, and then COVID hit. They do look amazing, don't they? They do look amazing. But I think for me, if I'm going to do a cruise the way I want to do a cruise, it's like maybe for my 50th, so I've got 5 years to save up. It isn't. You get them cheaper than 8K. What, my bloody TUI one wasn't. Maybe it's because I don't know. Maybe I just need to have a look properly. I've never done one before, so I don't know. Like, if I was going to go to Mexico, everyone's like, oh, it's dead expensive. Like that. Not the way. I just know where to shop. I know where to look. I know how to book. You know, maybe it's one of them where last minute deals or something like that. But it was bloody expensive. The one I looked at on TUI, it really, really was. Right, let me scan down. Oh, I feel like this has been a holiday live. I do like going away. I like going away when the weather's nice. Bloody Fuengirola next week. It's bloody 24. We fly out on Wednesday. The weather forecast for where I live on Wednesday is 24 degrees. Feels like 26 degrees at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. At that time is when I'll be landing in Fuengirola, and the weather is 20 degrees. Feels like 18 degrees. Pissing it down. Don't get me wrong, it's not really a sunbathing holiday. It is going away with a few lads and getting on the beers. And the weather won't stop us doing that. But still, it's nice sitting in the sun, innit, with your top off, having a nice cold beer, than like basically feeling like you're back home. Especially when everyone's going to be on Instagram. Oh, it's so hot, you know. If you've never done one before, do one from Southampton first. Kirsty, I saw. Does anyone follow a guy on TikTok called Rick Gannon? Really nice guy. He seems like a really nice guy. I mean, I've never met him, but him and his family, he does a lot on TikTok. He's like a property developer or something like that. But he does do a lot of his life as well. And they did a cruise from Southampton last year. It looked amazing. It looked really, really good. And they did it like it was just a Mediterranean one. It wasn't obviously. I assume you can do cruises around the Caribbean from Southampton. You're just going to be at sea for 5 days before you get to the Caribbean or something like that. But and that looked awesome. And then I said that because he went to Gibraltar and a few other bits. And I said that to Rachel. She was like, if I'm going to do a cruise, I don't want to just go around bloody France. And I was like, oh, it's beautiful. We've never been like Marseille or flipping. Anyway, she's like, I want to do the Caribbean. Of course you do, love. Of course you do. Anyway, but yeah, I'd do that, definitely. What's a realistic weight loss for 5 weeks? 5 or 6 pounds? Half a stone, maybe? If you're on it, you could probably lose half a stone, 7 pounds in 5 weeks. I've done 5 from Southampton now. We did Canaries last year for 2 weeks. They're really good and cheaper. Right, I'm going to have a look. The thing is, if I just book it, she's got no choice, has she? She does. We have Florida in October. Will be our 3rd time. Can't wait. Never done Florida. It's definitely on my list. I'm going to do a big American holiday for my 50th in 5 years. But I don't know I don't know whether to do Florida. I really want to do like Texas. I really want to do like Texas, Louisiana. I want to drive across the southern states. That is like my thing. For my 40th, we did have booked. We were going to do a cruise. Now we ended up booking the ocean drive from San Francisco to LA. I really want to do that. It got cancelled because of COVID. So I've got that on my list. I've got going like Texas into Louisiana and then maybe do Florida at the end of it. Or just do Florida, do Miami and around Key West. I don't know. Route 66. Do you know what? I've got a few mates that done Route 66 and they're literally like, it's boring. They're literally like, you just drive for hours. And we drove in 2023, we drove from Las Vegas to San Diego. And I'm like, road trip. I love road trips. I love driving. And everyone said that was really boring. They were right. There were some cool things to see along the way, but you literally drive for like 3 hours. It's like a 5-hour drive. You drive for like 2 hours, then you see something cool, then it's nothing for 2 hours, then you see something, then it's nothing for an hour, and then you're in San Diego. And everyone's like, don't do it, just fly. I was like, no, it's a road trip. And it was. But yeah, I've had a few friends that have done Route 66, and they're literally like, the bits you see are cool, but the bits in between are really boring. And I'm like, so, and it's just never been quite, it's not up there for me. It's just not up there. The drive from Miami to Key West is spectacular. Yeah, that's what why have all you got done all these amazing things that I want to do. I'll be tapping you up for advice depending on what we do, you know. Right, let me scan down. Right, I'm going star 5. That's it. I'm done. We've done holidays now. I just want to go and book holidays now. That's all I want to do. I'm going. I've got 3 booked this year. I've got 3 more for the year. Nothing else though this year. I'm just like, no, I just want to go and book America or go and book a cruise or something. But no, we're keeping our holidays plain and simple now. Spain. We're just doing Spain twice. Well, 3 times next week. June and October. So this year's covered. We're all done with that. But next year, I do fancy doing something a bit. I do fancy Chicago for a few days next year. That'll be. I mean that won't be cheap. But I might look at cruises or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, you're a bad influence. Right, guys, I'm out of here. So I'll be back on lives. When am I back on lives? Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. So if you just follow me on social media, you're not part of my community, we're going to be doing 8:30 a.m. Monday, 8 p.m. Monday, 8:30 a.m. Tuesday. That's it for next week until a week on Tuesday, all right? So we've got 3 social media lives, and then on Tuesday, I'm going to do an everything weight loss session at some point throughout the day. I'll probably put a little poll into Facebook and say, guys, we're going to do the everything weight loss session on Tuesday, not Wednesday next week. These are the time slots I'm thinking. What's everyone saying? So I'll probably I might either do it in the WhatsApp community or I'll do it on the Facebook group. And whatever wins, we'll pick that time, and that'll be it. Anyway, have a great weekend, whatever you are doing. And if I don't speak to you or see you, which I probably won't now, hopefully I'll see you Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. I'm going to sign off to TikTok first. And then you guys on Facebook and YouTube. I'll be signing off. Hang on 1 second. Let me just do that. Yeah, that's it. So I'll see you at 8:30 a.m. Monday morning.